Well, obviously a hard-fought game, both sides. Um, we made a lot of big plays down the stretch. Nicholls made a lot of big shots. They're pretty dynamic. Their guards are. So need to do a better job there guarding the three-point line. Guys did a great job of finding Nelly. He was obviously terrific. Donovan was really good in the second half. We've just got to, the offensive side of it. We can talk about missed threes till we're blue in the face, but 91 points is enough points. We got to play better defense. So we got to work on it by Friday. And a lot of good stuff to see in a really tough test from Nicholls.
I want to talk about the individual performances. You had three players with double-doubles in the second, but the three-pointers that you just talked about, that is what they did last year too. Brown, in particular, shot 40% from three and hit a bunch of them last year. Was there something that they were doing differently to get space out there, or were they just knocking some down? Are you happy with your three-point defense?
Clearly not. That was a major problem. So I got to look at it. I mean, I thought they were taking some tough ones, but yeah, we got to be way better at that. You give up 15 threes, it's going to be hard to win a game.
So I'm curious if that was something that you saw tonight that you guys weren't doing in practice. Was it closing out slower? Was it?
Yeah, just got to get there a little bit quicker, make them put it on the ground. A little bit better sense of urgency than we were doing.
And then as far as taking the three, 91 points is enough to win a game. I get it, but you guys took 22 in the first half. I don't think you guys took that many in a half all last year. And this team's deficiency is outside shooting.
It's early. I think it's a little early to say that. It could be, right? I think CJ and Mustafa, I'll be surprised if they have a lot of 1-for-9s. Yes, we got it. We can't shoot as many as we did. I think we started to figure out like Nelly was unstoppable. Different looking team than last year where we could go off the bounce a little bit more. We got to be able to do that. With True out, he can do that. I don't know if Phillip will ever be great at that. But part of it, too, is they were in the matchup zone and they were kind of daring us to shoot them. So I know CJ and Mustafa in particular, they're going to make more than those. But sometimes when you're not making them, you're going to drive the ball, too, or throw the ball to Nelly in this case.
Nelly is he's in mid-season form the way he played tonight. But how sustainable is 36 minutes for the center when you play offense?
Extremely when he's having 28 points and 16 rebounds. I was bothered when I had to take him out. He was dominant, so he'll be fine. I'm not worried about that. He was really, really good today.
Is there a concern about the guys who might come in behind him just to give him a break?
No, when a guy's playing that well, I'm not subbing. I'm going to keep him in until I can. And he was playing great. But every game is different.
You mentioned Friday you expected a unique play style and a lot of physicality. How did the actual physicality on the court play out compared to expectation?
Well, I think Nicholls is, they're a team who beat LSU last year. They're fearless. They were very chippy early, and I got no problem with that. I think the coach does a really good job, and he had them ready to go. So credit to them. I told our team before, now that we've built somewhat of a resume, people are going to be excited to play in the pit. And we're going to get everybody's best shot, and especially in this building. And Nicholls' energy was really, really good.
Coach, how uplifting was it just to see the team as a whole play as good as they did? I mean, you had Donovan, you had True, Nelly, Mustafa a little bit, and even CJ Nolan.
Well, we got to be better defensively. There was moments offensively where I'm not worried about the offense. Yeah, I'd like to make more threes. I'd probably like to shoot a little bit less, but we need to be a little bit better there. But we got to pick up the defense. We can't allow a team to come in here 48% in the first half. So that's what we got to work on. But, yeah, got to win and beat a good team.
Were you pleased with players coming off the bench? Any comments on that?
Yeah, Cade was great in the first half. Even Jovan, I thought, battled, did some good things. I thought Braden knocked down a timely three. And I even think Atiki, when he got in there, did some good things.
Coach, you played Cade quite a few minutes with Dent off the ball. What did you see from Cade getting those minutes at point?
I like him. Scrappy, tough, fearless. Has to knock down free throws. But, yeah, I liked it a little bit. Something kind of trying to figure out combinations, but I think we went on a little bit of run when he was in there.
Something that won't show up on the stat sheet for Nelly was his ability to defend. Ball guard, he was hedging a lot of screens, guys are creating some havoc at the half court. What kind of advantages does that give your defense in creating a spark in the second half.
Yeah, I've traditionally not hedged ball screens and been that aggressive, but Nelly doing it is a pretty fun thing to watch. True got a big steal off it, so I like it. I think Nelly is very, very active and shocks you a little bit when he jumps out on those ball screens. We just need the back line guys got to be better.
Between UTEP and them today, with some pretty high pressure, especially in the first half, it seemed like they were good high pressure defense. Are you ready for what you're going to see on Friday?
It's certainly a different type of game. We didn't turn the ball over 25 versus UTEP, so we were better there. But UCLA is going to press every possession. Nicholls didn't necessarily press you aggressively. They had a tempo press to slow you down a little bit. So, no, like I said, it's not fun to talk about. I'm more concerned about the defense.
As far as the defense goes, you had 10 steals, 10 block shots. Those are good numbers, but overall, you're not taking much away from the defense. I'm looking for something here on defense that.
Yeah, just 3-point line, obviously, right? I mean, you allow a team to come into your building and make 15 threes. Half of their baskets were threes. So that's the obvious thing. It's just covering the 3-point line better. We did a good job of turning them over. I thought that was all good. But then they're off the bounce stuff. I mean, they're small, so they're quick twitch and fast, and they go by you. And we got to be a little better there for sure.
The 3-point shooting, 7 for 36. Nicholls went to a zone there in the second half, and you brought in Braden, who hit a big 3 to kind of shift things for you a little bit. If other teams in the future kind of go into that zone and pack the middle to kind of take away Nelly's game a bit, who else on this team can you rely on to knock down some big shots? Well,
we certainly have talked about the 3-point shooting. I think 91 points is enough to win. I don't care if it's threes, twos, free throws, or whatever. Everybody's got to be ready to shoot the ball. It's one game. I have ultimate faith in CJ, Mustafa. They're going to knock down shots. And if we don't, we got to attack the basket. We throw the ball to Nelly. So if a team plays this matchup zone and we score 91 points, I'll probably be pretty happy with that point total.
So I know we briefly just mentioned UCLA a little bit. What are your expectations for the team going into that game?
My hope is that we win. I know it's going to be very challenging. So I haven't watched them. I know Mick's a friend of mine. A lot of respect for, obviously, UCLA is one of the top brands in all of college basketball. And Mick is a phenomenal coach, and they got some talented players. So I haven't watched much of them. The expectations will be to come back tomorrow and humbly walk into this facility and learn from the film and get back to work.
I know you've talked about the whole offseason, having that, not getting here a week before the season starts has been a big difference. Did you expect this season to start like that, though?
Of course, I expect the season to start like that because obviously I work out with the team during the summer, so we know how to play together and stuff, so I expect the season to be like this.
When you have a game like that, is it almost frustrating when they're not giving it to you down low every possession?
I mean, sometimes you get the ball, sometimes you don't get the ball. You just keep on playing hard and stuff, so sometimes it's frustrating and stuff. When you hands up and asking for the ball, you don't get it.
So Nelly, I assume we can expect 36 minutes and double from you every game now, right? That's what you did in the opener?
I don't know. One thing you expect from me, I feel like I will come every game and play hard every single day. That's what you're going to expect from me. I try.
Look, down low, you're very aggressive in the paint. It seems like the backup for you, when you come out of the game, the entire offense changes. But when you're on the floor, are you calling? Is the offense running through you? Is that kind of the idea?
Yeah, my coach, because they're like kind of like a mismatch to me when I'm playing them. They're all like small, so we're playing small. So my coach asks the guys to like pass me the ball whenever I'm posting up. So that's why the ball is coming to me all the time. That's the idea of the game.
So Nelly, I mean, the team in the beginning was not shooting that well. What does it mean for you to be the guy that they look to really get the offense going down low? And because from there, I mean, even though shooting wasn't up, you guys still played pretty well. What are your thoughts on that?
I feel like my thought on that is that we up shooting tonight and stuff. So my coach was like, we should like try and pass the ball inside to Nelly, so I just see what's gonna happen. So they keep on passing me the ball. I do my job and stuff. So.
What are you more happy with, the fact that you went 10 for 12 at the free throw line, or the fact that you only committed 2 fouls?
I feel like I'm happy with one tonight. That's what I'm happy about. Yeah.
Can't get it. Donovan had it going. You guys actually have 3 players with double doubles. You and Mustafa combined for 29 rebounds. Donovan had double-digit assists. The 3 starters got it going really good. You guys did that against UTEP too. But once you went to the bench again tonight, it kind of fell off a little bit. What do you guys need to do to kind of not have that drop off when you guys go to the bench?
I feel like we just have to like work on our defense and work on our rebounding whenever we like. Whenever they shoot the ball from 3-point, we have to like bust out. I feel like that's one thing we need to focus on right now because we're not getting a lot of rebound and stuff. We're not getting stuck on 3-point line, so we need to work on that because they made a lot of 3 points tonight. So, yeah.
Nelly, when did you recognize that you could dominate in the paint? Early in the game, it seems like later in the game you were really asking for the ball. I mean, initially you just really were like a man among boys. When did you really realize, man, I can dominate this team?
When I start getting the ball, the ball keeps coming to me, so I like, yeah, just have to do what I have to do to like make my team win. So I just like take over the game and stuff. So.
Well, you seemed that you're much more of an offensive threat than last year. Obviously, you came late, but it seems like your handles have worked well. I mean, you were playing off the glass, and you were really physically dominant in the paint. Did you really work on that during the summer?
Yes, I put a lot of hard work in during the summer, like lifting and stuff, obviously, and rebounding, work on our rebound and stuff. So a lot because most of my teammates they're physical in practice and stuff, so we push each other all the time. So of course they get me better every time I practice. Yeah.
All right, that's it for Nelly. Yeah.
Yep.
Good.
Thank you.
Thank you, Nelly.
Thank you,
Go
guys.
get dinner.
Yes, sir.